Hello dear students. So now we'll see how to find out the magnetic field due to the long current carrying wire. Here I have taken this wire to be of infinite length at particular point P, which is at the distance R at from the perpendicular of the wire. Let us suppose I take an element of dy at a distance y from that point O, and we can see it forms a right angle triangle. So the hypotenuse is nothing but what? Root over r square plus y square. It makes some angle theta here. That is, I need to find out magnetic field at P from the current element, and it makes angle theta, and in between distance is root over r square plus y square. First of all, we need to determine the direction of magnetic field. That we use the right hand thumb rule. We have to place our thumb in the direction of current. We have to twist our fingers. If the fingers are getting inside the paper, that is, the magnetic field is away from you, that is inside the paper. We put cross here. Using Biot-Savart's law, we all know that magnetic field at a particular point will be nothing but what? Directly proportional to IDL, that is a current element, the in between angle in between them, sine theta component of that, upon the square of the distance in between them. So dB vector nu naught by 4 pi, the mod of dB vector nu naught by 4 pi, I dl I have replaced with dy, in between angle is theta, distance here is nothing but root r square plus y square. We can easily say here the magnitude of magnetic field nu naught by 4 pi I dy r square plus y square ka whole square, that is what is sine theta here. From trigonometry we can say perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is r, hypotenuse is root r square plus y square. So if I need to calculate for complete length, we have to integrate of dB vector. This is from minus infinity to infinity. I hope this is very clear, because I have already taken the length of the wire to be infinity. So it is from minus infinity to positive infinity, nu naught by 4 pi I r square plus y square 3 by 2 into dy. This is, I am very hopeful it is clear from there, this expression only. Nu naught I by 4 pi is a constant time, I can take it out outside. Even r is also the constant time, I can take it out outside. Dy by r square plus y square to the power 3 by 2, minus infinity to infinity. It is a basic rule for integration. What we can do right now, we know the only variable is y here, so we can put y is equals to r of tan theta. Let's differentiate that. Now I have to put the value of dy and y here, so I'm getting this d theta r sec theta. Now make it double sure that now within the integration sign it is of theta, it is of angle, so I have to change the limit also. How we change the limit? Y is of infinity, so if y was for infinity, we know at what angle theta will be there, that is for pi by 2. So for minus infinity it will be minus pi by 2. So the for minus infinity the angle will be minus pi by 2, for infinity it will be pi by 2. You have to put limit here only. Why I know? R is constant, so we need to find the value of the limits of theta, that is the value of theta will be the limit of theta. So if y is infinity, at what angle of theta, that is tan theta, we get infinity, that is pi by 2. If y is minus infinity, at what angle of theta we get minus infinity, that is minus pi by 2. So again r की वैल्यू यहाँ पे हमको पहले से पता थी, वी कैन कैंसिल इट आउट, और अब बाहर ले लो तो अगेन वो हट जाएगा हमारे पास साइन. It gets what? Cos theta d theta, integration is sin theta, again limit minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Hope you can all understand this is nothing but 2, that is what? Nu naught I upon 2 pi r. This is one of the most important derivation, and on basis of this direct numericals are always asked in the CBSE examination. Thank you.